So, Saul Arcadius is dead. Kalen did something. He's not wanting to disclose at the moment. But you still have a job to do. You hear hear HK come through your intercoms, though, saying, I'm 13 minutes out. That whole combat probably only took like 2 minutes in real time, so 5 at most. And there is a room beyond where there is a signature. Basically, like you kind of go up there, up the steps, and actually, as you're looking at it, this looks a lot like the room when you guys got that original like threatening message way back on the Skyhammer when he did that. This looks like this must have been there. It was like the backdrop looks really familiar behind there, but it looks like you could just like push the curtain away and there's just a door, just like a normal ass door
with like a handle on it.
Yeah.
Wow. Like a normal door.
Just like a normal fucking door.
I can't hack this one.
You're all puzzled. Like, what is this?
How do?
It doesn't open.
So did William Sinclair have anything wrong with him the last time we saw him?
He was a hologram.
Okay. But he didn't have like another like set of arms or anything?
No, he didn't have anything like that.
He had a picture of a dog
on his desk. Yeah.
It was a beagle, right?
I think I said it was a beagle.
Yeah.
As much as. So.
Let's open the door.
All right. Yeah. You grab the handle. It opens up. No problem. One thing the map didn't disclose though is that actually this area is actually still even more segmented off. So it's like there's like a little square room that you can all fit in. I say little in air quotes. You all fit in there no problem. And then there's another door, like a sliding door. It's like got glass here, like a metal band going down the middle of it, and it's dark in whatever room is beyond that. And as you walk in, you see a hologram thing kind of spin around and goes down and turns on, and there is William Sinclair.
In hologram form?
In hologram form.
Motherfucker.
Like, don't come any closer.
Billy. I take a step.
Yeah, same. No, you and I both at the same time, because I thought the exact same thing.
Nothing happens. And for the first time, and all the times you talked to him, there is some actual kind of panic.
Because we made it through. Hello, Billy.
So you weren't supposed to survive all this. I don't understand what happened. Saul was supposed to take care of all of you.
You wanted to see who could survive.
It wasn't supposed to be you.
Who was it supposed to be?
Anyone but you.
Take another step forward.
Still nothing happens. If you take another step forward, though, you can hear on the other side some stuff starts to kind of whir to life, and some lights start to turn on.
What do I see?
Well, the metal band is conveniently blocking your vision of what you would need to see. The important plot point is behind the metal band.
What are you afraid of?
Nelly,
he doesn't actually answer that.
Can I get Nelly to give me a visual on the other side?
There's no camera on the other side.
Oh.
Can Nelly tell where the signal is that he's projecting this hologram from?
From the other side of the door.
Okay.
Enough theatrics, William. Face us like a man.
The hologram disappears.
Is this another trap?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
We should try to get to the other side of the...
We're not going back that way. We've come this far.
All right. You approach the door. I'm assuming you're approaching the door. Don't
sliding
put words
door.
in your mouth. It does slide open, and what you see in front of you, like I said, this stuff kind of word to life and everything else, and in front of you, it looks like a cryobirth, but it isn't. It's a pod, like a metal pod, like it's a piece of technology. And it's got a dark, not frosted, but the panel on the front, like it's transparent, but it's darkened.
Oh, like it's tinted?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's the future, so there's probably a button you can push and it'll make it not tinted anymore.
Okay.
I'm
Go ahead.
starting to think that. Maybe I'll say this out loud to William. I'm starting to think that you maybe aren't a healthy 128-year-old that you pretended to be, William.
There's no response.
Aster looks like a cryobirth. Can you operate these things?
I can take a look if we're ready to go in the room.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
So when you approach the cryobirth, there is a little, or not cryobirth, the pod. There is a keyboard in the front, and it's a regular diagnostic kind of keyboard for medical conditions. And you do see that it says W. Sinclair, and it has a list of vital signs. And the heart rate is a little elevated.
But does it show his condition?
Stable, but, kind of like in the Arkham series of games, like, when you get the enemies frazzled, like how it goes from calm to nervous to panic and all that stuff. It says nervous. Not really, but, just to get you
That's
the
what
idea
you
of the
read,
heart
yeah.
rate. Yeah, that's basically how you interpret the heart rate. And there is a button that you can tell would untint it.
Ooh, untint.
Yes, we'll push it.
Okay. Inside, Kaylin's guess was correct. There is a withered looking old man with a thing, on his face. His eyes are closed. And that's what you see.
I take my static blade out.
Before you do that, let's show everyone. Can I hack the hologram system?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not bad. 13.
Oh, yeah, you got it. You're in.
Yes. All right, give me a second. Do
Ready
you want to be the one?
live?
Do you want to be
You
the
wanna-
one to tell
The world?
the
universe.
galaxy?
The galaxy? This is your moment.
I want all of us to tell it.
On 3.
All right. Yep. I will start.
All right, you guys are now, as you can probably, you're being displayed everywhere now, all across the galaxy. You are now, you've hacked the channels.
Hello, my galactic brothers and sisters. We are the crew of the Cosmic Orca, and we would like to show you something.
Yeah, it's like moving the
I'll
camera.
have it. I'll
Yeah.
have it zoom in
Yeah.
on the pod.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you can see from these life signs and from this label, this is William Sinclair. And as a medical professional, I can tell you he's not in the best shape. He's alive, but barely.
We know that this individual has caused so many of you such great harm and such great hardship.
He is responsible for the deaths of millions of people. Experiments we can't even describe to say how evil. And we wish to end this horrible person's reign.
I want to say something stupid like
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. It's
like this video if you think we should kill this guy. Fuck yes. F in chat for William Sinclair.
Is it like a YouTube live and we see the
like
likes?
all three of us slow turn to
Well, no,
you.
it's not Twitch.
I don't know.
No, it's great. It's so perfect. We all slow turn. We're like,
well, Astrid, I think on behalf of the galaxy, I would like to say that we all liked your statement. And I think it's time we end Sinclair and the Crimson Syndicate along with it.
pan out to show the commander's sword.
No,
Well,
he can speak still.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm waiting for it.
I thought he was
Is
going
he going to
to.
interrupt this broadcast
He might.
for an important message?
so I just rolled a thing for him. The thing about what you're pretty sure, because you just said you're a licensed medical professional. You think he's just like spiritually he is broken because you weren't supposed to live. Like you killed what was apparently his top guy, at least this particular one. So you don't think like, I mean, he was pretty much didn't say anything for a little bit. So he's pretty much, you're pretty sure he's just accepted his fate. I would then probably say for anyone else though, like you can do it, but it's going to be from a realistic standpoint. I mean, it's going to feel hollow to kill him.
Could we take him somewhere to, be tried? I don't know if there is some sort of galactic wide
Well, yeah, I mean, there's an empire
trial circuit.
Yeah, there's an empire. I mean, there's an imperium. So
Sure.
yeah.
Oh.
that would honestly be a fate even worse for him to be isolated from everything.
But take this as a warning to those who followed the syndicate, because William was not doing this alone. But this husk of a person is no one to look up to and no one to follow.
And just to be clear, the static blade was not going to go into St. Clair.
yeah?
I stabbed the ground.
Camera pans out to reveal a heroic
This is
scene.
symbolic of our
Yes.
win.
As a commander in the Navy, it's tradition.
Excellent
Yeah.
bullshitting. Caleb.
that was great.
Oh, I stabbed the ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
This
That
ship
makes
is now mine.
Well played.
smooth.
It's like planting a flag.
Yes,
I
exactly.
I think you can drive it now.
Oh, yeah.
capital idea.
So
Can I? Okay, so we want to. I was like, I want to
just for
hold
figure
him.
What are
reference,
you
Emily
gently
held her
cupping?
hands up in a cup shape. Like
Like I want to hold him, like,
I want to give one more thing before we
and like take him to the trial. But I think it'd probably make more
we
sense.
just move the
in
whole
the
pod.
it's got a handy repulsor on it. Like
Any remaining syndicate members on the Stadium Arcadium, drop your weapons immediately.
or your robot will fix that.
We got a rummy. We got a robot.
So yeah. Yeah, that worked really well. So essentially there is a just for reference, everyone is fist bumping right now. It's fucking beautiful. So yeah, HK does report in saying that the meat bags have stopped firing. They seem to be laying down their arms, the ones that are getting in my way at least. Do you want me to continue brutalizing them?
No, subjugate them.
Understood.
Subjugate's a broad term.
It's at this point too, just for real fun, dramatic effect. Rami then comes in, still in the battle dress, but the helmet, kind of opens up, and you can see him towering over everything. The battle dress is riddled with bullet holes and laser blasts, but he is perfectly fine.
Crazy.
And then Trevor and Vasquez and HK, they all kind of catch up at that point. So you guys have the vessel under your control. Raul sends some crew over because the four of you cannot. You can't. There's not enough of you for a capital ship. No. Plus, it needs repairs because Raul was beating the shit out of this thing.
Sure.
While you were there.
We'd expect nothing less.
Like most of the weapons batteries are destroyed at this point. It's legally, yeah, you can lay claim to it, but it's gonna need some work done. It needs some surgery for that. But Kaylin Vess, you officially have a capital ship.
Yay!
Now it's going to take hundreds of millions of credits to get it back into working condition.
Totally.
But it's yours. It's the cruise.
It's the cruise. Thank you.
So yeah, basically you guys can take it. It's got the same jump capacity as the Skyhammer, so it's a jump 6 drive. So, because that part's still fine. Raul hadn't gotten to that yet. But he sends over basically the C shift crew over to the Stadium Arcadium and gets it staffed up, make sure that there's no holes or anything like that. One thing that does surprise you, you're on the bridge. It's very similar to the Skyhammer bridge. One thing that really surprises you is you see way ahead of schedule the Kilroy.
Mm-hmm. It should have taken a week.
And they are hailing you guys.
Oh. Kilroy, this is the crew of the Cosmic Orca. You're ahead of schedule.
Jesus fucking Christ, what was that?
Did you get our video?
Did you like and subscribe?
Did you like and subscribe for more?
I mean, we weren't before, but we are now. That was fucking stupendous.
Hey.
Who'd have thought? William Sinclair, just a little baby.
An old man
But
in a cryo berth.
Michael, question.
Yeah.
How come you're not a husk of a person?
I mean, like I said, I hadn't seen this guy in over 100 years. I had just assumed he was like me.
Well, from the records of the Orca, we know he's been around a long time, right? Maybe
Yes.
it just slows the aging, doesn't actually stop it.
It could have been a side effect. Oh, shit. Well, gotta go sometime, I guess.
Oh,
At least to me, I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. But I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know how old he was before all that. Hell, I mean, for all I know, maybe he didn't have any experiments on. Maybe he was just bullshitting me all those years ago.
wouldn't surprise me.
Right?
No, wouldn't surprise me either. Anyway, good fucking job.
Well, get over here.
So, so they'll dock in there and they'll get out. And as the three of them disembark their ship, you actually see something before you guys even get a chance to talk to him. Trevor approaches Oren. And we've all seen the movie Predator. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they do...
Oh,
Predator shake.
And Oren proceeds to go, good to see you, bro.
Wow.
bro, you two know each other.
Who's Oren?
Oren's in the
It's
Space
the
Police.
Space Police.
Oh, I remembered like Christian and Michael.
Michael, Grayson, and Oren.
Grayson, I was close.
So a thing that never actually got brought up is that Oren's last name was also Vettner. When I said it originally, when I said that was Trevor's last name, I actually forgot I never said Oren's last name at any point
Nice.
during the
Oh,
podcast.
so you were disappointed when we were
Is
like,
he
cool.
also from that planet from another galaxy?
Has to be if they're brothers, right?
Oren does not have psionic ability.
Oh, a muggle.
So, but yeah, just a little thing to throw out there. Because I didn't want to leave that dangling.
Curious
So
if we go back into the Wizard of Oz curtain room, where William Sinclair was.
well, he's still in there.
Well, we probably put him in a brig or something.
You would
I
have
don't know.
disconnected him. I mean, he can't do anything as a
Throw
frail
him
old
in the
man.
brig.
I'm curious to see if he had any device or records, and we might need Squid's help. What was on the Orca that he so desperately wanted?
Yeah, you'll have time because it's going to take multiple jumps to get to a place to deal with him. Make a Squid's going to make an electronics computer.
Does this count as hacking?
Yes.
Damn, you're rolling on fire.
I know, right?
Are there multiple sixes on those handwritten dice?
I wish. I am not that cool. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 14.
Okay, and just because you had so much time, the difficulty was actually super, super low. Your difficulty was only 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
So that's an exception. So basically, the whole thing, that the reason why William Sinclair wanted the Cosmic Orca back, with whatever its original name was, doesn't matter anymore. Inside of, you can actually see there's a map. There is a compartment inside the med bay underneath everything that Kyle missed. And when you go in there and open it up, there is a bunch of vials with weird little, either some are just full of like liquid, some have little critters floating in them. Basically, it was a stash of bio weapons, essentially, hidden inside the ship. And that's what he was wanting back.
And flying around the galaxy with bioweapons underneath us.
You have been.
Aster.
Now, they were very secured because they were actually, where it was located was actually underneath the table, the berth, basically. It was underneath that. And like the whole thing was completely shock-proofed. So there was, and it's the future, so it's actually possible to do that. Like it was able to disperse the vibration, so nothing is broken, chipped, cracked, nothing like that. So
Still disconcerting.
even when like the mercenary ship would have crashed on the planet, it wouldn't have actually affected that cache at all. Like it would have been fine all those months ago when that happened.
I would want to surrender them to William Steinman on a Rhysynth.
Yeah, that's actually, we'll just say that's where you guys are going. And also,
Yeah.
while you guys are explaining the ship, because you have some time, there is a scout ship on the Stadium Arcadium.
Oh my
Hangar
gosh.
bays. The name of the ship is Flea.
It's so cute.
I think Richard gets the reference, though, since you're on the Stadium Arcadium.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Maybe I don't.
It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Flea's the bass player.
Yeah.
So there's a scout ship there. It is in disrepair, though, so it would need to be fixed up, too. But you can lay claim to the scout ship if you wish. Since you basically have a home base now, that is not going to be a home base for a little while.
Is there an area of the Stadium Arcadia that is similar to the promenade on the Skyhammer?
No.
There's no mall.
We can't
no
turn it
mall.
into a mall.
I mean, you could, but it's going to cost some. You're going to need to
Okay.
take out some big old loans.
Because it's just because this ship is basically a flying HQ with guns, right?
It's a battleship.
It's a
That's what it
battleship,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk plans because I'm thinking, what if we had a place that had, similar to the Skyhammer, but a place for research, a place for science,
Oh, absolutely.
maybe a place for brokering?
Yeah. You probably have like your own floor.
I hadn't considered that.
Antique shops.
Yes. And it could be
Whatever you want.
deliveries, parcels. We could be a host for scouting.
You could have
We
your
could
own
have-
scout guild
Yeah.
operating through here.
A mail outpost.
There you go.
I read
Love
that
it.
as the other mail, and I was very confused. And I'm like,
That
I mean,
too.
Rami would be your star performer, but I'm not sure that's what you meant.
There is salt everywhere.
Sorry. No, that's just that one room. We'll clean that up.
No, like
A mail outpost.
MAIL.
God,
Mail outpost.
the outpost.
Come on down to the outpost.
Post for post dancing.
So while you
That's
guys
amazing.
are doing all this jumping and everything like that, you actually realize that HK has been very quiet lately.
Oh dear.
No. There's no more meat
HK?
bags.
How are you doing? Are you okay?
I am doing fantastic. I have merged personalities with AI Fieri.
Oh, by choice?
Yes, we talked about it. He wanted to experience movement.
Oh.
Do you have
well, that's
kitchen
kinda-
utensils in your hands?
He pulls up, he lifts his arms up, and you see like a thing open up, and there's like cooking implements and things like that in there now.
What? Have you done much cooking?
Yes, what's for supper?
I don't need to know how to cook. AI Fieri will still cook the meals.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yes, there is a celebratory dinner.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my god.
It
Oh my
wasn't
God.
our last meal.
So,
Yeah, none of us died. Oh my gosh.
You were all very close.
We were very close.
Oh, by the way, are we green?
Oh.
so actually, yeah, I do need to address it still. So basically, Kaylin, currently you have vines that you can just kind of control, like a plant-based Doc Ock.
Oh, how many?
Well, you have 2 for now.
Okay.
From where do they come?
Yes.
You're back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You can hold a glass of water while doing other things.
Oh, that makes me very happy.
I wanted from the start of this game to build Doc Ock arms, and you beat me to it.
So, they're not strong enough to like attack anything with though. Like they're just pretty weak, but it's just like an extra set of hands.
Yeah.
And you can lint roll even faster.
And that's because I rolled a 4 for you on that. So that's kind of what determines everything. I rolled a 1 for Astrid. So you don't have any extra appendages or anything like that, but you do realize if you stay near like UV light, it satisfies your nutritional needs.
So I don't have to eat anymore?
Yeah. And I
That's
rolled a
cool.
1 for squid as well. So you kind of got the same thing.
Okay.
You basically have photosynthesis.
Yeah, I can
On that.
photosynthesize.
And
What did I get?
Aster, you can talk to plants.
I can talk to a plant.
Yay, finally!
Is there a visual with this, or just no? I just can.
You can just chat with them and they can talk to you.
I
it's
always
very
did this
limited.
anyway, but now they respond.
Now they respond.
It's limited on obviously what they can say because they're still plants. But
Oh,
It's
I
really
think-
helpful for knowing the
vernacular
water.
isn't large.
Water.
Yes, for knowing the nitrate levels in the soil. Now I can
you'll be
actually
able to-
ask.
you can check that.
Like, how are you feeling?
So yeah, HK Fietti
Yes.
makes a celebratory dinner, 3 courses as always, or 3 choices this time. For your starter, you have truffle mushroom tartlets,
Oh, man.
a shrimp cocktail, or caviar Bellini bites.
Yes. Oh, like a little crostini. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your main course is surf and turf. Though in one person's case, it'll actually have to be surf. I forgot to ask for a pescatarian option.
We'll share.
I don't know
we'll
that
eat the
squid is
turf.
pescatarian, to
That's
be
true.
honest.
Pan-seared duck breast, and herb-crusted rack of lamb.
Oh, the lamb.
And dessert is champagne and raspberry sorbet,
Wow.
With Dr. Pepper?
decadent chocolate mousse, and a lemon mascarpone tart.
I'm going to have
So-
all of it.
Right?
Yeah, and HK Fietti is a little more lax on that, so his portion sizes are much larger
More family
than even
style.
AI Fietti's were.
Right.
So he actually does just kind of make everything for everyone just to kind
Nice.
of to take. But now you actually really do have a robot chef.
I assume
Wow.
Also, we would have this meal, even though we don't need to. We're on the, we're in the dock on the Orca.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
You're still in your ship.
Yeah.
We're inside our ship,
Yep.
Yes.
And you guys make it all the way back to Oriasynth very quickly because of how fast the ships go. Though it still takes a little bit of time because you have to fuel up every jump, and you have to do like little ships have to kind of go out and scoop fuel instead of it the other way around.
We don't have an attached fuel scoop.
Not on a ship that's
Not on
big.
a capital
Yeah,
ship.
capital ships don't get fuel scoops. They have ships to do that for them. You guys make it all the way back to Oriasynth. The actual Imperial, like the Imperial like Marines come in this time to take the capsule of William Sinclair.
The Billy capsule.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
The Billy Sickle. So, and
Billy
William
Sickle.
Steinman is actually there as well to observe and to keep an eye on William Sinclair. So he is taking notes. He thanks all of you for everything you've given him through all of this. He's like, I've got a lot of research to do, a lot of antidotes to make, a lot of antiviruses to make. It's going to be a busy time, but he will stand trial for what he has done as best he can.
Can't stand.
Can't
Yeah.
stand. Yeah.
So they'll figure out some way to make this work. But you guys, there should be a reward coming in for you guys soon. Hopefully for everyone that participated in this. So
Nice. Unexpected, but nice.
Is it coming through the mail?
it's going to come electronically. No,
Keep an eye
everyone.
out.
Scout ship shows up with just hauling trailers full of credit.
Right. That's all digital.
Delivery.
No, you each get 1 million credits.
Whoa. We can make them all.
That's
All
not
of
enough to make them all.
No, we can clean up what is currently there.
Yeah, you can fix. I mean, the ship still needs a lot of repair work for the armor and everything. So, Raul is willing to foot a little bit of the bill, but the rest of it's going to have to be on you guys.
Sure.
That's fair.
Yeah, we have to figure out how much it's even going to cost altogether. But
Does the Cosmic Orca need any repairs?
no, Cosmic Orca is fine.
Yeah, we actually
Because you
didn't take
shot
anything.
down the ions and the Sky Hammer intercepted the rest of it. So the Cosmic Orca is actually in tip-top shape.
Perfect.
Fortunately, Ariasynth is a great place because they have a really good shipyard there. That's also where Kyle is. Mm-hmm. Kyle is very happy to see you guys.
Can we hire Kyle to be our lead engineer?
For the right price, probably.
I was thinking a similar train of thought of maybe pulling Rami aside and asking him, how into this ambassador thing are you? Because I know we could probably use an executive director of this new capital project.
I mean, I can muster out whenever I need to.
Because I could see the four of us on the Cosmic Orca might be zip-zapping around the galaxy for a bit, but if you were a home to return to, that might be nice.
We would probably need a chief of staff.
I'm more than happy to do this. I get to spend time with my love. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity.
Rami, you don't gotta call me that, but it's nice of you. And of course, I pat Astra on the back when I say that.
But I don't know about Vasquez. Has she stuck around, or have we seen her?
Vasquez has been around. I mean, she'd eat dinner, she would chit chat, all that kind of stuff. She's still not entirely sure on her purpose. Mm-hmm. She was hoping to run in to her old crew to maybe reconcile, but just guys haven't yet.
She seemed like one not to be pinned down,
Yeah,
so I didn't
of
know
course.
if she would stay or.
I mean, she's willing. I mean, it's free transport for her, so she just has to be a bodyguard. So she is more than willing to stick around as long as y'all keep paying her.
She's
Well,
welcome to tag
we-
along until we find who she's looking for,
Yeah.
too.
And we tell Vasquez, hey, Vasquez, I really do hope your crew gets back together, but you'll always have a room at the Cosmic Orca, and especially on our new capital ship.
Yes. No, she'll take the offer. She'll take it. She even offers to, if you guys want to have your own security force, she actually offers to be in charge of that while she's still on the ship, and she'll train a replacement basically for that.
I couldn't think of anybody better to do that.
That's right.
So the last piece of info, though, is Trevor. Trevor is leaving. Trevor is going to go on the SS Kilroy to go hang out with his brother and
course.
his brother's two bizarre friends.
Cute.
So Trevor is leaving the party. He thanks you for taking him there. He's glad he was able to help out the ways he could. And he's like, I'm pretty sure that we'll run into each other again. I don't think I'm going home for a while still. So I've been gone this long. What the hell's a little bit longer? So
We couldn't have done it without you.
That's right.
And that was a cool cloak.
yes,
Or cape or.
it was a coat. It was like a trench coat. It wasn't an armored trench coat though. It was just like a normal one.
But it looked cool.
He was actually wearing psionic battle dress.
Oh,
Whoa.
So, yeah, that was what his.
but we wouldn't
armor
know what
was.
that looks like, right?
You have no idea what
Yeah,
that
that-
was.
yeah,
That
I
was
was
just
like-
not a game thing. Yeah, his damage reduction was like 33.
Jeez.
So,
Maybe let the 5 o'clock shadow grow out a little bit more naturally. I just think it would. I just think it would suit you. I don't know if you. It's so perfectly lined up. Everything.
maybe. We'll see what it looks like next time I see you guys. Do you guys want to hang out with the space police at all while they're here? Because they're pretty much gonna. They
Get the
got their
Skyhammer?
money.
No, the
Oh, no.
Kilroy.
The Kilroy.
The
I
kill.
mean, you guys have been hanging out for the last like month too. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you guys just chill out. You're relaxing. It's kind of nice. The galaxy is slowly coming back to normal. At any point, does anyone want to talk to Kaylin about what
I
happened?
was waiting for him to bring it up.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
I
would
never
absolutely.
bring it up.
I would absolutely not bring it up.
talk about. I never bring it up, but
I would.
Right.
I would confront him when he's by himself because it's clearly he doesn't want to talk about it. So I
No,
would.
and it was to save you.
Yeah.
Yeah, consensually. This is up to you
Sure.
two. Do you ever want that? I'd wait till after Arias, of course, when you guys get back there, because I feel like you just wouldn't have time. until then. So that is completely up to the two of you if you want to have that happen.
It's like Squid would approach, but if you wouldn't talk about it, he wouldn't press you.
Oh. Well, yeah, assuming Squid asked about it. You're like, yeah, I mean, in the moment, I said I saw an opportunity and I took it. And
How are you able to move that fast?
I don't know. Sort of. That's not the only opportunity I had to change. There was another opportunity on another planet.
What do you mean change?
Like reality.
It's like Squid kind of 1,000-yard stares for a second.
I know.
Aurelius?
Possibly, yeah.
How'd you get him to intervene?
I don't know. But it happens only apparently during times like like what you experienced. When something incredible, either bad or good's about to happen. Usually bad. That's when that stuff happens. So,
Well,
either way, I'm happy I made the choice because, hey, we helped the galaxy.
I'm happy you did too. Yeah, like thanks. Like you saved me, saved my life.
Oh, would do it any day of the week. Cheers, and I use my vine
Still getting used to that one.
to drink that water.
That is an odd one.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys stay on Ariasynth for a while. They're making repairs on the Stadium Arcadium, and the trial of, unlike in real life how trials take years, this one a little fast tracked.
But still months or weeks.
Yeah, so he is tried. He is found very guilty on every single count they throw at him, and is basically now they're not going to sentence him to death, but what they are going to do is they basically put his pod. It's going to stay in a secure location somewhere else, completely cut off from basically the outside world. So he's just it's honestly really cruel in a way, but
Like exile almost.
it's in exile,
Like
in
eternal solitary.
yeah, in his people pod. To live out the rest of however many days he happens to have left.
So sad.
Yep,
Not really.
He was kind of an ass.
kind of. Michael sends a thing out from the Kilroy, saying the thumbs up emoji when the thing comes up. It shows up on your view screen, on the Cosmic Orca. It's a giant thumbs up on the screen.
Sorry.
Then Astrid, is there anything you would like to do in all this time? What's going on? We're gonna go person by. We're gonna hit these two dudes up.
So I feel like Astrid and Raoul get a chance to actually get to know each other, talk about their adventures.
Okay.
Astrid shows off all of her weapons, and they take strolls on the Skyhammer. She gives him a tour of the Stadium Arcadia. And I think she does open like a male outpost to relive her glory days
That's fine.
as a scout post woman.
Okay. Aster, anything for you?
I mean, I like the idea of Rami being on the Stadium Arcadia, which we need to rename probably.
We are
at some point.
renaming it,
We'll rename
absolutely.
it. But no, I think maybe getting back into the science gig, if we open a research facility, I do still have a rival out there. Someday I may run into her and see if I can clear my name a little, but maybe get back into the science game. I've learned a lot, obviously. I've developed some sort of plant thing, so that's kind of fun.
I don't know how much it would cost to just start a science wing in the capital ship. Do you know how much it would cost?
No, off the top of my head, I'd have
Millions.
to. There's a lot of math I have to
It's
do
millions?
for that. It's
Yeah.
going to be expensive though.
Okay. Well, if you can get a loan, I would donate 200K of my personal million that I got from the prize. To
That's fine.
I'm going to donate that to see if we can do something.
Yeah.
Get some
To get a science wing.
seed money. We may make some connections. We need to get Really, we need to
Just
get
ask Rami to start.
sponsored.
Yeah, ask Rami to start campaigning for us to
exactly.
have sponsors and have businesses come in to invest in the opportunity.
Yeah, but that's kind of the long-term goal.
Long term, yeah.
All right. Squid, what would you like to be doing?
I think Squid would just be spending a lot of time with the group, just hanging out and probably trying to get just figure out what the next steps would be, because I don't think Squid knows. Like, everybody else has these plans. Like, Squid's just like, I'm just gonna be here.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to hang out with you guys. And but
He learns how to barista.
does like his coffee.
Open a coffee shop and give us pancakes and whiskey.
Oh my gosh,
There you
that's
go.
brilliant.
Only if there's a
I
dance
think
floor.
I think the thing he be like actively working on is better understanding the system capabilities from the Arcadia,
Okay.
and like making sure, like putting his personal touch on it, like making sure that Nelly's fully integrated, so like he can, like, even if he doesn't have the little system that Nelly's in, like he could
Yeah.
call Nelly from anywhere on the ship.
Yeah. You can see that. Kaylin, I saved you for last, just because. But you also have the most literally on your mind right now. So.
No, I'm the same way. Like, making sure I have time as with the crew as a whole, having quality time with each of them. You know, maybe doing delivery runs with Astrid. Letting Astrid talk to my vines.
That's awesome.
Maybe you teach me better ways to like use them, or like if I can like help manipulate them. But then also maybe further developing the green stuff more.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Try the green stuff. It's delicious.
That was a good one.
Squid and I continue blade training together, and also working on our new capital ship. I know you're doing your system stuff. I divide my focus in two places, which is the oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Like where the ship is controlled.
The bridge.
The bridge, and the ship's water filtration system.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want a direct access to
Your
cold, clean water in the bridge.
took me a while.
it.
I love
it.
Me too. I was like,
Yes.
wow, that's so specific.
Yeah, water filtration and the bridge. And yeah, that's where I spend time.
Kaylin Springs.
So
Nice.
my own water.
we are going to say a full year is going to pass now.
Whoa!
So everyone,
That age up.
with all that stuff, everyone take another year on your age. You're going to get 2 additional skill points to put wherever the hell you want.
Not XP. 2 skill points.
Skill points, 2 full-on points
Wow.
In anything.
in anything.
Even jack of all trades. No, I'm just kidding.
Not Jack of all trades. That's the only exception.
Spacecraft is not capital ship piloting, right?
No, so that would be a different one.
I have a 0. I can have a 0 in capital
You
ship.
would have 1. You already have 0 in it, technically.
For space.
It's just a. It's
for
it's
pilot.
Yeah, pilot's a static 0 right now, so you can bring it to 1.
Oh, okay.
So,
When do I have to make another aging roll?
in 3 years, basically.
Okay.
Wow, so I kind of messed everything up by saying I had a birthday earlier, did I?
It's fine.
A little. You're just a
You just
little older
leave
than
it
everyone
that.
else.
Leave it at
I
43.
think it's leave it 43. Your birthday
Oh, yeah, it's been a
hasn't come
year.
back
It
yet.
hasn't
had an
come
early
yet.
birthday,
I had an
hasn't
early
it?
birthday. Oh, okay, I love it.
So yeah, so I'll let you guys, while you guys are picking that out, we'll say you guys did have to branch off a little bit, because I mean the stadium arcade is needing to be repaired, because the jump drive and everything worked, but it was definitely like, even though Raul didn't hit it like a lot, it still got pretty fucked up. Relationship with Raul is even more solidified now. You guys have run into the space place a couple more times individually, because you guys did kind of go your separate ways for a little bit here. Trevor did take your advice. He actually has a more normal looking beard now.
Nice.
Nice.
Little edge. I mean, the space police also seem a little sloppy. And I think that his brother probably is more chill, and that kind of rubbed off.
Yeah, probably. So that happened. So you guys finally, it's your first full reunion back as the full crew of the Cosmic Orca. HK Fieri, makes a fine dinner. I'm not going to Blistex. I already did that. It's a once per episode thing.
It's a delicious dinner.
Yes. And as you guys are enjoying it, back on the ship, Stadium Arcadium's nearing completed. They're still trying to figure out how much you're going to owe on that when it's all said and done. And as you guys are enjoying your food, you hear a very familiar noise. The noise. Mm-hmm. And if you're in your mess hall down below, and up above you see Aurelius sitting on the banister because it's open air, looking down at you guys. It says, "Hello, friends." Again. Enjoyed the last year?
It's been pretty good.
It's been nice. How have you been? How's your year been?
I don't really process time like that.
Of course.
And you see the little sparky bit, and then he's down on the mess hall floor. He's sitting in he's sitting in his own chair. Not one of your chairs, like literally it's his own chair. It just happens to look like one of your guys' chairs. Kaylin, I'm sure you remember our deal.
Remember it well.
The good news for you, I am not here to collect on that deal yet.
Oh. Okay.
But it's gonna be soon.
I'm ready when you are.
I mean, if you want to go ahead and go now, then we can.
No. Take me when
I am ready.
When you need me. Okay.
I mean, like I said, okay. I mean, if you don't want to go now, that is fine. How about this? Just so that way you have... Do you want to know when? Do you want me to give a time limit on when I call it in? Or do you want it to be a surprise?
I want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
Do we know what they're talking about?
Squid would. I don't know if he ever would have brought it up to the two of you.
Squid does not.
Oh.
Squid took the information that Kalen gave him.
Okay.
And left it at that.
Okay.
Kalen never volunteered the information that he owed Aurelius.
Good.
So we're scrutinizing this a bit.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, I will let you know one thing, though, Kaylin. What you did to that Saul fellow, that was a one-time deal. You don't get to do that again. That just to kind of show you a little bit of what it's like to be me.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. It's not that was just there so that way you'd be able to know what it's like to change destiny. And he picks up like a biscuit.
Wait.
It's a Cheddar Bay biscuit. Oh.
I have a feeling you're going to do the Aurelius thing and just poof away real soon. Can I ask you a question in private?
Oh.
Sure.
Okay. And we walk away.
Well, you walk away. He just teleports wherever you
Of course.
said.
Well, I say to the crew, excuse me for a second.
And he actually seems to know where you're going to go because he's already there waiting for you.
Oh, the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While they're walking, I'm like, favor?
What the heck?
Favor?
Where is Commander going?
I don't understand.
Things are falling into place.
Whenever, you call, I'll, of course, go without hesitation, even though it sounds like I don't have a choice.
You wouldn't.
Perfect. Is there a chance that I can come back from that journey?
I told you could.
Great.
Just so you know, from a standpoint of how time works, there is going to be a set period of time that you won't be able to come back.
That's fine.
So they will be older the next time you see them.
But they'll still be alive.
I mean,
Well,
possibly.
Possibly, yes. Okay. But it won't be like centuries.
No. I'm not that cruel. I would like you to see your friends again. Just for a certain period of time, you just simply won't be allowed to see them.
Cool. Well, I'm glad I talked to you privately on this newly almost renovated bridge that I definitely spent a lot of time on. So thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm going to get another one of these biscuits. They are fucking delicious.
Yeah, dude, HK. HK is a wizard whiz. the chef's knife.
So he disappears again and is down back into the mess hall.
It's gonna be another 2-minute elevator ride alone.
You have to trudge back.
Hold on. I want to lead this up to you two. Squid would have said, "Should we follow?" Like, does he open the door out of the bridge and we fall in, like all three of us?
I definitely would have.
So Aurelius is now in the mess hall again. He's by himself. And he's,
Well, there's other people there. I thought.
Did you follow me?
I thought. So,
I said it was just the four of you.
Oh, okay.
There's no one else there.
Not Vasquez and Rami and everyone.
Yeah. So he just picks up another biscuit and he turns, I guess if you guys walked over to wherever that was, he just turns around, looks at you, and he's eating it. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I mean, I know what you're doing, but I don't understand.
We just want to know what's going on with our friend.
I mean,
It's awfully suspicious.
I don't blame you for thinking that. If he wants to explain what's going on, he's more than welcome to. I mean,
But you won't?
I could, but I don't feel like that's very sporting of me. So he seems to want to keep it a secret. So I am more than happy to keep the secret for him.
I respect that.
Just take care of our commander.
I mean, he's not going anywhere. You have to take care of him.
We will.
I'll pluck him when the time comes.
Just make sure he has water wherever he goes.
He will have all of the water he can imagine. And
He's taking me to SeaWorld. I'm sorry.
and as soon as you get back to the mess hall, like that's when Aurelius he takes another biscuit, holds it up like a toast and says, "Be seeing you," and then he's gone again.
Commander Kalen,
I know I've got explaining to do.
what is going on?
On the zombie planet, I was supposed to die on the by getting hit by a truck. And Aurelius came, stopped time. I don't know how, and just gave me a choice. I can live, but in doing so, I owe him a debt, and that debt is to be repaid whenever he chooses. So, and I need to disappear from reality for a while.
So you had a whole conversation between the time
Yes.
the truck was right there.
Time literally stopped. And it happened again when Squid was about to be pummeled by Saul.
That explains that. I wasn't sure what I saw.
Except that time Aurelius wasn't there. I just had an opportunity to stop time and go for it. And I took it. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I maybe should have told you earlier, but it was my burden to bear, and I don't know if I made the right decision. So that's that.
Well, we heard that you will come back within our lifetimes.
Yeah, he said I have a chance to come back, and that's all I need.
Well, as long as I know that, it's all fine. We've all got our adventures we have to go on.
I appreciate that, Astrid.
I do a little scout punch on the chin.
On the chin.
But you're super strong, so he's like,
Yep.
And I'm super weak, so I'm like, ow. Without my combat armor, I'm like a -1.
So I just go, sorry. And then go away.
And with that, we conclude the first season.
Yay! Man, I would have yelled if it wasn't very late in your apartment.
Yes, and I live in an apartment building.
And none of us died.
Then you got close.
somehow.
Somehow,
Seriously.
Somehow Squid survived.
Yes, and that
At the
is
price of a character having to disappear from reality for
Yeah,
a
it's
little bit. No
Yeah.
one died.
so. Yes, that is indeed the conclusion of season 1 of the Crew of the Cosmic Orca. So I'm not entirely. We're still going to keep uploading. I believe. I don't know what's going to be exactly next. I've got some stuff that I want to do, but it depends on her.
Me.
Yes.
Game Master Emily.
Yes.
Referee Emily could be
alert.
taking, doing her own thing.
Oh,
And it's
that's
my
so-
first time game mastering, so please be kind.
So that is potentially what will be coming up next after this. And I've got a few other things, like I said, I want to do, but before season 2 begins, because I actually want to plan a little bit of what that's going to be. So that, like I said, everyone, that is the end of season 1, and then we'll be back again with something else for us. So I bid you all farewell.
Take care.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.